Alright, welcome on in. It's your boy Doc. We got another XDefiant video for you guys today. We're going to be watching and reacting to the Team X versus Team Pacman All-Star Series XDefiant got going on. 6 days left before the release. So if you guys are interested in more XDefiant content, be sure to subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into it.
On the stage, we've got Crazyyy is doing a bit of
so they got some commentators here.
On Sensor
I'm also
on the
going to be
other side here.
providing
We'll
my
be starting with Crazyyy, and again, you'll notice that he looks like he has the ACR in here, which is definitely my pick in a rifling sense. It gives you a bit of middle ground between that sort of personal play and longer range. It has brutal horizontal recoil, though. That's something you can sort of rectify with some attachments. Keep an eye on Crazyyy here. He's the man to watch.
Probably one of the more entertaining
he's cooking,
to watch game.
Not so much, doesn't quite get over the top. But this is all about trying to control, like you mentioned, Mitch, those outside angles. First 2 kills looking good. Pacman responding on the other side, so we do have a pretty even number split. While the offense a little bit of a tough time coming out, but Krim has provided an avenue to open things up.
5-second respawn, I think it is, for defense in this mode, so he's going to get up.
He loves that extra 20 HP. Helps him in
win
fights like
another
this. He
5
gets the edge on JCap and had 15 health left, right. It's traded back eventually here. Package, though, is already on the way, 8.2%. Ace, though, is taking a breather here. Pacman's popping off! He's doing it, man. The firebomb can clear out these tight alleys so quickly. Tough 1v1 in the back, and able test the defense with numbers.
You really don't want to stagger your deaths here.
This is going to be a key
you
part
really
of
want to push as a team
numbers.
all the
How many
time.
are still left? Do we have the ability to
unless you have a lot of confidence in your ones.
ACR's in hand for many of these players. His Ace is looking to close the distance on JCap there. Bit of peek from Pacman, and it's the burn, of course, that cleaner passive that allows him to find that key kill. See here, Pacman having an incredible start already with 6 of those kills. And
6 kills.
Gonna be pretty pleased with the defenders.
6 and 2 start. That's SMG domination, if you were to call it anything. But a little bit of a split fire coming out. We've got Carlos moving really quickly to get to this first checkpoint, and the stack is in. Mitch, they're finding the trades they need. 2 for 2 goes the exchange, and now a chance to get to this first checkpoint. A little bit further to go.
Yeah, it's going to be a push out here now from JCap, and he and Pacman are going to be there, stopping the package just before that first checkpoint is achieved. JCap anticipating a gunfight the next few moments here, and again, they're trying to work their way up the periphery. Try and make it hard to approach. Ace with a cross shot. What a connection on JCap. He's beaming.
But the defense still able to come out 3 for 1 overall, so the defense can still hold this ground and possibly, once this incendiary drone fades, get a little bit further up. This is everything right now. Still tons of time in the clock, 3 minutes, but it's all about can you actually get forward enough, because now the package will start to retreat since the offense hasn't touched it in some time.
And this is going to draw one of the attackers out into the open.
All MP7 ACR.
Crazyyy isn't afraid to share his opinion.
I have a feeling that's going to be quite the meta for quite a while. I don't know, the AK is slept on. If y'all play the beta, the AK is death.
Yeah, the Phantom's Ultra, the Aegis shield, bubble shield. It's got a little sonic shotgun, gravity shotgun. I don't know what it is. I just like it. Except when I got the flamethrower shows up. Then it kind of sucks. But yeah.
So Krim is a Phantom connoisseur like your boy.
Speaking of which, Pacman does have that purifier in hand. Speaking of which, so an opportunity to cause problems up close here. Aegis very powerful ability though. Shit, we've seen it used in situations like this multiple times, but the defenders are holding strong for the time being.
Rocking that every single
time
day
off
of the
the clock. For reference, it is called a scattergun, Krim, just for future points.
Up close, the
93% towards it. A couple of kills, assists, anything of the nature, that is when he can get that earned up, and that's what you may need to get this package to actually get to the full distance. Really close, kills coming through, a chance to get it over the finish line right here in the first segment.
And Abel was looking dangerous there. The sonar goggles were up, and it looks like Crazyyy is going to get it home. That first checkpoint going to be coming up here. Tries to get a little bit closer. Sensor ultimately able to bring him down, but with up to 4 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock here.
Yeah, and spawns will now start to change. The defense was spawning really close to try to defend against that first segment. Now they'll be pushed back, and this is the time where you want to make the call, get the kills, 4-man stack. Let's get the package going as far as humanly possible before the defense can get into position again.
Getting the ball past that staircase is pretty important. It can be difficult to play from that position as attackers. Ace though starting to put some work in here. Realizes there's a mag barrier in his way, which is absolutely going to shut down that Ultra, but 2 kills is enough.
Dude, the Ultra shut down by a mag-sec barrier. First 2 kills are great, like you mentioned, but not a lot of further ground to be gained. Now the Purifier out in response, but it only gets 2, so a chance for the offense to keep the package moving.
I mean, two kills with an ultimate is not bad.
And counting now. Aches coming back here off the break.
You really just gotta communicate with your team.
Get his hands dirty once more.
Again,
Again,
at the same time.
we are still advancing here to some degree. 53% and able to try to work the periphery. Great work. That's 2 for him. Going to slow down the attackers in a big way.
And the AR's getting the first 3 kills. You saw the follow-up. Pacman gets forward. Now the SMGs are trying to congest you in towards this back area as much as humanly possible. Not a lot of ultras remain at the moment, so this is all about, hey, here's Katie talking about the fireplace play, but doesn't quite get all the way up. The defense still holds strong. Again, the ultras that you see from Crim may have to be popped here to get this moving a little bit further.
Aches with the digital ghillie suit here, but you are revealed somewhat when you're moving. It's much more powerful if you're stationary, but that's not an option for the attackers here. Aegis is available. Crimson should know that it's far more powerful if a teammate of his can stand inside of it. He goes for the trade here, but it is going to favor the attackers now. We see Sensor trying to push back a little bit more. Pacman, Pentagram, such a problem going 3 down.
Sensor's going
beautiful moment for him.
And I love to see that the cleaners are being used by our SMG players. It makes that time to kill so much more reduced. That extra burn damage really comes into play. Plus, of course, you have the ability to kind of poke and prod at ARs that are at long range. Sensor working out a spawn, package back on the move, but it's all about the timing coming up of what this offensive versus defensive Aegis is going to look like. So I think that's all we have available at the moment.
Interesting to see Sensor on a rifle roll as opposed to SMG for the most part. Look at this defense. They just burst out here of the opening, but did they kick this over? My goodness, yeah. Sensor just looking at the package, I guess, and it gets across the line.
So 6 days. I'm gonna have a video up again.
For the attackers
another
here.
video up
Sensor's
here in
in
a little bit.
Spot, but is only able to trade.
I'm really surprised that he was in a good position. I thought to pop Aegis, get there, contest a little while longer. You're gonna have plenty of time to re-earn that back
they've
up again.
set up
At least so
for
you
this
think. So,
launch week.
Question marks there as far as did the defense actually put together a hold that they needed.
Thursday you can
now you're kind of
preload
stuck
it.
in these arcade areas, which could be hard to read where the offense is coming from, especially when the digital ghillie is being used.
On deck with
I cannot wait. If you guys are hyped for this
available. Oh, okay, Pacman. Yep, walk straight up into that one. The MP7, of course, really deadly up close. You notice it. No need for any fancy optics
here. People say Call of Duty killer. I think it's just a competitor to Call of Duty. Nothing can stomp COD besides COD.
And counting, and Pentagram is ready
for
some contact. He's going to pop
it. Oh, here we go, flamethrower into the ultimate. How did he not get shot?
Homie gets cooked.
That is just the timing of who shoots who first, right? I mean, both are essentially one-shot kills, but Pentagram gets the little bit of information off the bubble, steps in with the fire already ready to go, and now it's a huge shutdown with a chance for further push. Just comes down to, will this offense pop Aegis here to try to get this done quickly?
Pentagram's looking out for the sonar goggle player right now. Really can't win that kind of matchup with only 6 points of health, so he's going to sit and wait.
I love how they try and keep one person in the hill at all times.
Up close and personal.
Now
Sensor finding 2 here, Pacman.
They don't know he's there.
The crossfire here from Pentagram as he wants to continue advancing.
Getting a little bit of distance on the hill.
JCap and the MP7 can't contest at that range. He'll get up close though.
Trying to get a little bit further over towards the side. It can be really tough on this last little stretch to get Carlos up the ramp. So many crossfire angles right off the defensive spawn. So you can see what the offense is trying to do with controlling one side over the other, get the kills you need, then restack. Didn't quite work out. Defense now a chance to respond. And okay, how about that for a fire back?
That's a good look here. Pacman getting 2 huge kills, and the defender's starting to stabilize now. Package on the way back. Crimsix playing it a little bit more slowly. Get the Ace there with that digital ghillie suit. They're going to have to deal with his mag
team fire on that though.
Get rid of it.
Glad they all shot at the same time. Nice little flank. Crimsix gets 2. That's 3 dead, 3 dead, 3 dead.
And Enable. His spot is getting moving.
I don't know if there's going to be anyone to stop this in time. You have to touch the purifiers out. Pacman's going to take down 3. It stops it just before it can get up the final ramp, and the defense will stabilize.
What a crucial 3-piece and a huge one to make it 4 as Pacman gets that team down. There'll be respawns coming back in soon enough. You see Pentagram waste no time and trying to get back towards the
trying to find out if there's any stragglers on the side.
Flank here. Wrap around. Mantle's up and he knows it's a bit awkward now dealing with these cleaners up close, but Sensor runs headlong into it.
That's the full defense down. Team wipe in play. Now you can get back on, try to get this thing towards that ramp point. Defense still spawning close, but high ground position starts to win the offense. Stop 1v1, but Crim still takes the win. Plus follows up. There's the chance for the final push.
Beautiful stuff here for Crimsix. He is tough to handle right now. He had an opportunity to deploy the mag barrier, but he was the flank player, not the escorter. So he gets taken down. Sensor was able to find him. Pentagram gets the comm here. Not the best range for him to try and line up JCap, so he'll have to go for another fight.
Yeah, it's just the 2 that are on the outside. Here comes the next echelon. Sonar goggles in play. Lots of reveal you see in the minimap when it comes down to the other players. Getting that information. Can they find eliminations? First 2 looking good. Aches still alive with the pistol up, but he may not be needed as the push looks like it very well could come through with this final stack.
98 counting. Nades being thrown out here. JCap gets a face full though. And that'll be a complete from Team Aches. 8 minutes and 54 seconds, that's the time to beat.
That's not bad at all. I thought that there were moments for the defense that they could have possibly stabilized in that second segment, maybe a touch longer, trying to use those ultras right during that midpoint fight as we were trying to get to that last stretch.
I'm
but
sure you guys
ultimately the offense
know,
had a couple of really great counterplay. The Purifier counter towards the Aegis, I think, really takes the cake. And then at the end, I think the timing for Aegis using that Echelon Ultra, perfect to get the reveal you need to turn the tides.
Pacman, pretty darn solid round here.
Pretty damn good, man.
Really nice performance. Obviously on that cleaner class.
I'm actually really a big fan of all these
with 25 kills. As mentioned, he really enjoys playing that Echelon. Crimsy's having a pretty nice round as well.
Yeah.
Rifling his way up a lot of the time. The flank here.
So break.
And start on board with Sensor. And Team Pacman now have a good idea of what the time
Team Pacman's
slow start from Slack, by the way. He came up to us and was like, hey, Shift, Uber, make sure you guys let everyone know that I dropped 1.4 plus last time around. He, I think, was like 11 and 21, so a slow start from Slack.
Straight on.
Maybe trying to get things going here on the offensive side.
Or are they really
going to barrier's going to drop you. 3 players looking to kind of threaten the right side of the map immediately. BioVita is popped. Sensor getting the MagSec barrier down. Information off the intel coming out of the Echelon. First couple of kills good for the offense. That will allow them to get into the package really quickly.
He didn't
know the mag barrier pretty crucial in that moment. Intel suit really effective when you're up close and personal, but that actually meant for X, he had to put himself in harm's way to get that information, and they couldn't capitalize on it.
Yeah, really good shutdown coming out early here from Team Pacman on their offense, trying to get that early progress going. I think the time to beat 854 definitely doable, especially
every day at a high level.
Early success like this, Pentagram throwing out some effort down. That's going to be a full team fight for the defense.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity here for the defenders to get some set up. Crimsyy and Pentagram combining for that entire team.
Competitive rule
Enable bursting forth, trying to play up that right-hand side of the map here. We'll stay with Pacman for the time being.
Really reduce
See how he wants to approach this. He's a little bit staggered out from the rest of his team, and there's some nades coming in from the defense.
And that's the biggest thing you mentioned. At a certain point, you kind of have to everyone take a breath, take a beat, get put together. This is very much so an individual game where you can see the individual POVs, but if you're not playing as a full format squad, you will get ripped apart. And we see it once again, the defense stabilizing and establishing some dominance here early.
There's got to be a conversation about who on Team Pacman is tasked with getting the package moving. Pacman tried to do so, but he was completely outranged immediately. He needs to start working the periphery a little bit more. Maybe shutting down someone like Pentagram, who is starting to run over Team Pacman.
Would love to see them try to use some more utility overall, whether that's nades or these early abilities just to control space. JCap Enable does kind of control the right side. Defense now coming off spawn, looking to threaten with nades of their own, as we should be getting pretty close here to the first couple of ultras as we get this payload continue to move towards the first place.
I think if you're going to throw a nade
from the new guy up, Pentagram's going to get 2 with it, and the defense once again pushes back the attack.
But anyways,
look, the ascending drone moves very quickly, and you don't have much of an opportunity to dodge it, but you do have to aim it to some degree. That was absolutely dirty carpet bombing from Pentagram there. Really turning up here. The guy's hungry for it. JCap, though, gives him more than he can handle meal-wise. Back towards the package now, and still 2 minutes 55 to get that first checkpoint.
And they're getting a little bit more progress done here. Once you get past those first little outside areas, then you start to see a little bit of daylight. An ability to kind of control and maybe push the defense back just a touch, but once again, it's Pentagram starting to heat things up. 3 kills in a row for him, and Carlos will take a knee while the offense once again comes off spawn.
Oh, that's disgusting from Pentagram. Again, another huge 3-piece here. This is going to slow things down again for Team Pacman.
The other way, they're going to be right behind you again.
In fairness to work with, though. The bot is going to start backing up, and the next part of the match is going to be the most treacherous. Pacman wins a crucial duel here, but runs headlong into Ace, who shuts him down. That's traded out. The defenders still have a strong hold here.
Taking a look as far as what this offense is trying to do is all 4 members. You can kind of see them spreading the outsides of the map again, but honestly, Mitch, there's just not a lot of players playing kind of in combination with one another. A little bait and switch over for Pacman to try to recontrol the left side, but the offense is coming in kind of staggered. This is taking a ton of time.
Yeah, it's really going to be Pacman in the individual sense here to try and create an opening for the rest of his team. Shut down instantly, though, by Slack. Not a good sign. It's JCap trying to make his way towards the bot now. Enable not too far behind. He needs to work the left-hand side of the map if possible. Almost ready for that ultra for Pacman. Could be a game-changer shift.
He's the only one that's close to it. Just needs the last 2%, and then maybe there's going to be an opportunity to pop the Purifier. Be a difference maker, but Pentagram beats him to the punch. Another triple for Penta, and that once again puts the offense right back into spawn.
Every time we see them fight, Pentagram is a step ahead of Pacman. Both of them fulfilling similar roles. The latter, the grizzled veteran, coming off second down more often than not.
They already have tournaments like this with old COD pros.
I just don't know how Pacman's going to get in a position to actually effectively use this Purifier. He needs a little bit of help to get forward, because popping it here just to get out of spawn would be a complete waste. Near 60 seconds left. This has to be the successful hit for Team Pacman.
Yeah, and again, shut down by Crazyyy, trying to make his way up the periphery. Let's go to the other cleaner. It's Pentagram here, who's pushed up well and truly past the bot here because the defenders realize they have a power play now.
Oh, yeah.
Aix Slacked starting to generate a little bit of momentum here.
Only 45 seconds. They're pushing
no one can get out of spawn. Aix is really going to make them feel the pain. He's got the sonar goggles out, getting a double, and this is it right here. 35 seconds remaining. You not only need to shut down Aix, but you also need to find a way to get some ground to work with if you want to get this first segment done.
This is going to be a tough one for Team Pacman. Aegis finally popped for Crazyyy here. Aix found a huge brace of kills with those sonar goggles, and Crazyyy needs to get past the mag barrier. Oh, the pressure's coming. He can't quite reach his target. They're back in spawn. Still job done for Crazyyy here. He is slowing those attackers down even more. Pacman though coming out with a turret eye. This might be an opportunity to get the bot moving. They are back there, but there's 6 seconds left in the round. It's do or die for Team Pacman here on this first map.
And you have the Aegis down, but again, look how much Carlos has retreated. Overtime will be here as long as the offense can stay on the package.
Some beautiful shots in that mag there.
But there it is. Everything dwindles away. And absolute domination from the new guy up. Pentagram pops off with cleaners, and that is good enough for them to get the full capture and then completely stop Pacman from even getting out of spawn.
Nothing like a new game to give an up-and-comer an opportunity to shine.
I think they've been uploading these every day, so there's quite a few that we need to look at. Quite a few. So that was the first one. Oh yeah, we got all of these. And then they got the finals coming in. I think that's launch day. They'll release the finals. So I might just react to it on stream when they do the finals. But I should, today or tomorrow, we should see some more of these games. Game 2, Game 3. And then some other games in this tournament. No, this is sweet. I'm glad XDefiant is really doing this. I hope you guys enjoy it. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Be sure to catch me next time or catch the stream. Twitch.tv/Dr_Unorthodox. Be sure to subscribe as well to this channel for daily XDefiant content. And we're going to coast right into the XDefiant launch. 6 days. Cannot wait. Appreciate y'all. Peace.